Hey, well, good morning. It's whew, it's a Saturday morning. It's hot today. We have typhoons, low pressure areas, and stuff like that just going past the Philippines towards Taiwan. I think there's two of them building right now. So we got a little bit of wind hanging, as they call it. But man, the heat. Anyhow, I just thought I'd do a little video this morning. Go for a little walk up to the property, see how the coconuts and everything are doing. We haven't had a whole lot of rain here, just I guess in the last couple of weeks. We've had some rain, a few days of rain, which have kept us just barely up to where we need to keep our well, so we're in good shape as far as that goes. But as far as planting rice behind me, they're just starting to plant. Actually, our rice fields, there's 14 of them, and I think 7 of them got planted this morning. They got up at 2 o'clock in the morning, which makes total sense to beat the heat. 2 o'clock in the morning they started working, and I think 6 o'clock this morning they finished just the 7 rice fields. There's 7 more to do, but we're lacking on water. It's really low, and these rice fields have to have water standing. This is not our property. Ours is on the other side of the house. But just for some people who don't know and they hear different things, Filipinos, they like their dried fish. And Americans, we like beef jerky, smoked fish, a lot of smoked beef and things like that. Well, they like their dried fish. And what they do is they salt the fish. In the U.S., I know on the East Coast, I had a boss who loved to go out, and a lot of people, they'll have their salt fish, like on Sunday morning, a lot of places will have it. And I think it's somewhat the same. I'm not exactly sure, but not quite, I don't think, the same as the Philippines. And the Filipinos, especially in the province, they grew up, when you didn't have much of nothing, you did with what you had. And so they would take fish and they would dry it out with salt on it, put it in the sun, and just to let you know, man, it's got a smell. It's they call it buwad, and for me, the name or the word bahol, not bahal as in island, but bahol as in stinky, doesn't smell good, always follows buwad. So it's buwad bahol. Now we got some hanging right here just to give you an idea. And the reason why this is hanging here is because the air conditioner here is blowing, and I want to make sure it blows out away from the house that way, and makes it a little more palatable as far as walking around the house when you don't have that smell. So just to give you an idea, like I said, I'm gonna go for a walk this morning, go look at the property, see how the coconuts are doing up on the property. And we haven't had a lot of rain, like I said, so it's not the best situation, but hopefully things are going to be okay. This is the rice fields that we have to plant. Like I say, there's 14 of them if you count each one like this. There's 14 of them total, 7 going back this way close to the house, and the ones way back here we had bought from Jarrell's aunt that needed some money, so we went ahead and bought those. So there's 14 total, and they just got done planting half of them, like I said, this morning. So hey, I hope everybody's doing great. I know there's been a lot of wild weather going on, hurricanes in the US and tornadoes and storms. Where I grew up, really horrific storms close to Chicago, derecho, and I think they said there was 5 tornadoes that went through that whole system, and I think 2 of them were real close, like I said, to the house that I grew up in. So far that I know of, nobody's been injured, just a lot of trees down, house damage, power poles, people without power for a long time. But I think everybody's back up with power again now. So, I pray for all you guys that, you're safe when you have things like this happen. And we've got, like I said, we got issues going on here with typhoons going through, but we've been lucky we haven't been hit, but we could use the rain, not the wind, and we're doing okay as far as the rain. As far as people being healthy and everything, I'm trying to do my part, walking and getting up and moving and eating right, not getting any younger. Hoping all my family is doing well in the U.S. and my friends, and I got just great people in the U.S. helping each other out. I'm so glad for them. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I'll cut this video short. I really appreciate everybody watching. Hope that you enjoy it. I just give you a little part of my life, what's going on here, and talk to you later. Thanks. Cheers. Just taking a quick walk this morning. See how things are going. I think somebody's got a nice little field planted here of corn and stuff. Little Pooper's already in front of me. He knows where we're going. He enjoys going for a nice walk, especially up in the property. We just dropped JB and old Pal off this morning to play soccer. Come on. I think this is Helen's property here. You excited, Pooper? Look at him go. I have to slow him up, give him a little beep, and he comes back. It looks like, good boy. Doing okay. Got some, Randy planted some banana trees, it looks like. Our little tiny 1 foot tall coconuts that we planted are slowly doing okay. We had a really rough time with them because of the drought. Randy's been doing a little side work, I guess you could say, on the property. He's planting a lot of vegetables and stuff like that. Planting extra banana trees. But I told him the other day, these coconuts, this is my priority. This is 300 something coconuts we planted. Those out there look like they're doing pretty good. But some of them, you can see they're kind of dwarfed. Not doing all that great. So, I'm gonna have to focus on these things and maybe put some fertilizer down or something. I really want to keep the coconuts going good. Now we got mango and all kinds of other fruit trees. But my priority to get Randy up here was to clear all this out. Keep the property clear. We got some stuff planted here, it looks like. But yeah, some of those coconuts with the right drought just haven't done real good. Randy was watering by hand, but you can see he's planted a little area right here with plants, fruits, vegetables, things like that. But looks like the grass is starting to take over. We got pineapple growing here. A well that they dug right where that cow's at down there. That's what those posts are that you see. So you can get water from there. Those coconuts look like they're doing halfway okay. He's got bananas in between, I guess, to help shade, help the coconuts when it's a real drought. But like I said, some of these you can see are really in rough shape. So, need to focus on these coconuts. I think this is a mango right here. Now the one down by the house, there's I think 2 or 3 of them, and they're already bearing fruit. Like I said, Randy's been planting inside here. This is a little resting house just for cooling down during the day when it's hot. You can cook a meal inside there. This is all banana here, but over close to the fence is some of the fruit trees we had planted. Some of them didn't make it. I think the Lansones. Cooper's out of sight. I got to call him back. That's why I got a little buzz thing on his neck. It's for training. There he is. Over here. I'm over here. There he is. Boy, he's having fun. He just loves to play. Loves to run. I guess I ought to be a little bit cautious. I am looking a little bit more detailed on the ground because there was a python they got out of here. Had a 6-foot python last week. Come on. I don't want the python taking away little pooper. Pythons, for those who don't know, it's a big snake that's a constrictor. They have teeth that basically are pointing backwards, so when they bite something, they're not poisonous, but whatever it is can't get out. And they hold on to it, and then they wrap around the body, squeeze it real tight, squeeze it so it can't breathe, and it gets asphyxiated, suffocates. And then they just turn around to the head of whatever it is, open that big mouth, and down it goes. And these things, we've seen them out here where they're big around as a coconut tree. People actually thought that they're a coconut tree laying across the road one time, but it was a python. Later on, somebody went out to go look at the coconut tree in the road, and it was gone. Boy, look at that. Just a wild hosta. Beautiful. Or I don't know if it's hosta or elephant ear. Pink variegated elephant ear. Really nice. And looks like Randy's cows are out here. He's taking care of these cows, and I think what happens, what I was told, he'll care for the cow, and when the cow has its first baby, Ryan gets the baby, and then the second baby belongs to Cooper. You scare that poor cow. The second baby belongs to the owner of the cow. So see right here, they put a stick in the ground, tie the cow, and they just sit and eat all day long. This is the well that they dug, Ryan and Randy, so there'd be some water. No, you stay out of there. You won't come back out if you get in there. I think it's about 5 foot deep. So, I think that's a mango right over there. Like I said, these coconuts, some of them are doing real good. You can see they're tall as me, and then some of them are just a foot tall like they were when we got them. This one here is about 4 foot tall right next to me. Come on. So I guess they're about some of them are 2 years old, because Randy did transplant, or not transplant, but replanted 20 something that died. So some of them are going to be smaller, but I don't know which ones are replanted. I think we had 20 that died. We bought 25 more coconuts and we replanted them. So anyhow, back up here. I just wanted to take a little walk this morning and see what the property looked like. Nice little morning walk. It's 7:30, 7:51, and I guess it's about I'd say probably 78 degrees with high humidity, probably 80% humidity. Randy's keeping some chickens up there. They're a little nervous of the pooper. Come on. Yeah, some of these are really doing good. This one here is as tall as me. But some of them are really hurting. So I talked to Randy yesterday. Actually, I just texted him. Haven't seen him in a couple of weeks, but texted him yesterday and told him probably need to get some fertilizer, and because we have had rain, I think 3 times this past week, a good soaking. So we need to get some fertilizer going, get these things a little bit taller, a little more healthy. But I told him, I said, I want to focus on the coconut trees. That was the main reason why I got him working here. So this is our gate. Like I said, I think this is Helen and No Noise property, or their daughter, Sarah Mee. I'm not sure. But that's right next door. Nice big coconut tree. So amazing how these things get knocked over and they still grow. Look at that. All right, well, it looks like Pooper's anxious to get back to the house, so I'll cut this off. Cheers.